Oh, hey, sorry. I was just checking my social media. And today I'm going to inform my audience about how social media impacts teens. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the number of suicides in females aged 15 to 24 has increased 87% over the past 20 years. And among males aged 15 to 24, the number of suicides rose by 30% over the same time period. We can't overlook the correlation that around 20 years ago was when social media became intertwined into our everyday life and in return has affected our mental health. Today's youth is tomorrow's future, and we need to make sure that we are cultivating their growth and potential. So, it's essential for parents, educators, and society as a whole to promote responsible social media use, encourage open conversations about its impact, and provide guidance and support to teenagers navigating the online world. As a mother to three young children, this is something that I want to educate myself about and learn about so that going forward in the future, I know how to handle social media with them. And I started growing up with social media about 20 years ago when it first started coming out. I first started using AOL Instant Messenger as a young teen. And some of you might be too young to know what that is. This was essentially like a text message app on the computer where you could chat with anyone as a young teen. I didn't understand all the risks and precautions to take when going online. And I was vulnerable and naive and needed guidance on how to be online safely. Luckily, nothing bad ever happened to me, but I definitely put myself in situations where something like a predator or any bullying or something could have happened easily. I will inform you on the positive and negative effects of social media to help you navigate the online world. So, social media does have some positive impacts. One of the number one positive impacts of social media is it helps you stay connected with your loved ones. It helps you maintain relationships, share experiences, and express yourself. In the pandemic, we saw this so clearly. It was so nice to be able to talk to loved ones across the country, across the world, and even people in your own hometown since we were all in lockdown. Social media offers tools for creative expression such as music, videos, and writing. And social media can be used for educational purposes and allow students to collaborate with each other. Social media can also be a valuable source of information for teens. That could be like setting up awareness for social media or for social issues or helping out with different activism ideas. The other thing that comes with a positive is there's usually a negative. So there are some negative effects with social media. Excessive social media use has been correlated with higher amounts of anxiety, depression, and loneliness in teens. The constant need for validation through likes and comments can create a dependency on external affirmation. This creates social currency and makes us into the product. And we attribute the value to us on how many likes or comments we get. We're trying to get our self worth with what others think of us, and that's never a healthy way to go about your self worth. Each and every one of us has a highlight reel, and social media is our own personal highlight reel. We're always comparing our struggles to everyone else's highlight reel. This builds insecurity between us and the people that we follow. Another thing that is easier to do online than in person is cyberbullying, online harassment, and there are privacy issues and security issues with teens that are all centered around social media use. It's easier for teens to exclude, harass, or humiliate their peers on social media, and sharing information with strangers you meet online can lead to easy access for predators. Social media is woven into our daily lives at this point, and sometimes in a way that we don't even notice. It's apparent that teens as well as any social media user should monitor their own use and take breaks for their mental and physical health. Parents can set a good example for their kids by modeling and interacting with the platforms in a healthy way and setting non negotiable limits. Using social media in a positive way, such as social justice, connecting with family and friends who are far away, or using it for creativity are all wonderful ways to interact with social media. Monitoring yourself and your teen is necessary.